Colleen and a leprechaun. As Colleen walked out of the airport, two strangers grabbed her and started hugging her. After a few seconds, she realized they were her grandparents. Colleen watched out the car window as the family drove by some fields. His grandma said seriously, "Colleen, be sure to keep an eye out of the little people." "Little people?" questioned Colleen. "Who are the little people?" Colleen goes to Ireland. Colleen was so excited. She had never been to Ireland before. She had never even been on an airplane. Now she was here, landing in Dublin, Ireland's capital city. Colleen and her parents were visiting her grandparents. She had never met them in person. She had only talked to them on the phone and seen them in the family pictures. The little people are fairies," said Grandma as she drove. "Tales of the fairies go back to Celtic times and Ireland, and Scotland. We have many legends and stories that tell about the fairies and the world." "Yes, we do," said Grandpa. "There are many kinds of fairies. A leprechaun is one kind. He looks like a small old man. He is not friendly, lives alone, and spends most of his time making shoes." Colin had heard about leprechauns before. "One of his great things about leprechauns," continued Grandma, is that each one keeps a pot of gold. If you find a leprechaun, don't take your eyes off him," Grandpa warned. "Legend says that if you keep your eyes on him, the leprechaun will take you to his treasure," Grandma continued. "A long time ago," Grandpa said, "a man named Jack Fox found out that leprechauns could be tricky fellows." "Tell me about Jack Fox," said Colleen. Grandpa began to tell the story. Jack Fox and the leprechaun. Jack Fox was walking along the road when he heard about the hedgerow. He has a suspicion about what that noise might be and started to get away very excited. He peeked over the hedge and saw that his suspicion was true. There was a little man wearing a leather apron the point hat. He was using a tiny hammer the size of a pen to shape a tiny golden shoe. Jack knew at once that they had found the leprechaun. Jack crept close to the leprechaun and said good morning to him. The leprechaun smiled, said hello. He offered Jack a drink of water. "Just hand me that bottle," the leprechaun said, hoping Jack would look away. But Jack started strange at the leprechaun and said, "No, thank you." They talked for a while. The leprechaun tried many ways to trick Jack into looking away, but Jack wasn't fooled. Jack demanded that the leprechaun take him to the pot of gold. Finally, the leprechaun gave up trying to trick Jack and took him to the field of dandelions. He showed Jack the flowers that the treasure was burned under, but Jack did not have a shovel. Jack used one of his saws to cover the dandelions to mark the pot. Then Jack went home to get a shovel. When Jack came back, the dandelion was filled had a shock on it. He had never found the song that had marked and burned a pot of gold. Jack carried the songs home and told his wife what happened. She said that at least he would not need a new song for a while. They both started laughing. Colleen and her parents started laughing too. Imagine a field full of socks, exclaimed Colleen. What a funny story. Colleen could see that she was going to learn things about Ireland from her parents. That must be a great visit. Goodbye.